Mountains, oh shit. Yeah, see, they put the concrete all the way up to here now, which is nice. My goodness. This is like shit city. Well, I'll tell you right now, I ain't unstrapping in this shit hole. This is pretty bad. There's a lot of stuff in there.
A lot of stuff. Jesus.
Getting stuck. Here, I'm slipping. Push this. God damn, folks, I'm unstrapping that mud. They got piles over there. Wow. Haven't been here much lately. But that's all new facility. They're getting ready to build more.
Wow.
More mushroom barns. Well, here, you can probably see them from here. Yeah.
We're unstrapping here?
Yeah, we're going to unstrap here because there's no mud.
Okay.
What did you just say? Sexy. Is that you?
Dirty.
You're a dirty girl? Yeah, watch this. Ready? Watch my hands. Beep, beep. Anyway, so, yeah, I'm going to do this little voiceover here. Man, Teresa. Ow, she just pinched me. But, anyways, made it to the composting facility. This is the place Carl usually goes to. But he had to go to a doctor's appointment, so he is not going to be taking hay there this day. Normally Carl does this one and I do the other one. So anyway, it's just an unstrapping video, I guess. We're going to unstrap this bad boy. As you saw, the mountains and mountains of compost. Maybe I'll explain a little bit about that. There are certain times of the year when mushroom sales are off the charts. And what I mean by off the charts is holidays. The loader operator just came down and told me where I needed to go. But anyway, they get off the chart. They have to produce an awful lot of compost because they don't just use this compost for their own facilities to grow mushrooms. They sell this compost to other mushroom growers. So this business has grown, I'm going to have to say, probably tenfold since I started hauling in here. I started hauling hay into this particular composter 9 years ago, 2008, and then I took a sabbatical for 3 years. I didn't bring any in there, and from that point forward, you know, I started back in and haven't looked back. They treat me very well. Sometimes I get a little overzealous with their moisture probe, but for the most part, I get treated quite well down there. The check is always there. Camera just slipped sideways a bit, but the check is always there and on Monday morning, and that just makes me happy because I like to get paid. You know, there's a few months ago that I made some comments about horse people, and I stand strong with my comments about horse people. They suck. There's nothing that I ever want to deal with when it comes to horse people. There's a few people that I do sell hay to, and I know that I'm going to get paid, and they just so happen to have horses. But for the vast majority of horse facilities, and I can tell you multi-million-dollar horse facilities right down to the lowly two-horse operation, they just really, it's hard to find a good one. Now, I've got some neighbor friends that may beg to differ with that, but to me, I don't have time to chase my money. I really don't. I think it's ridiculous that I would have to, you know, deliver hay and then for 3 years chase after money. and money from horse shit that's long since decayed, or hay that's long since decayed after it drops from that horse's ass. And they have a problem with that too. They're like, well, that was 2 years ago. Why should I be paying for hay that I bought 2 years ago? Well, technically you didn't buy it, you stole it, and you still have to pay for what I produced for you. And I've had that argument far too many times, and from good places. 2008 was a real turning point for the horse industry. The horse industry it just collapsed. I mean, not all of them, but a vast majority of them. They continued holding on for 2 to 3 years, and in that third year, when you're just about ready to load up a shotgun and go blow their brains out or shoot their horses, you just, you finally do get paid. When the lawyers' letters start going out saying, hey, I'm going to actually start proceedings, and I'm going to put a lien against your property, that's when shit happens, You see Teresa jumping up and down on that thing, trying to get that strap off. My goodness. Anyway, you just... Poor soul. These things pulled out of there really hard for some reason. But anyway, I had one farm that I actually had to make a few phone calls, and they didn't call my bluff, but I told them that I was going to a lawyer that week, and if they didn't get the shit done, that I was going to be putting liens against their properties, which I was serious about, but they seemed to produce the money. It wasn't too difficult. 3 months out, and I started getting really frustrated. I obviously wasn't hauling any more hay into them, and that's when I made the decision to go strictly to mulch hay, and these horse people can go kiss my ass. I had a beef farm. That girl, she had money, and then all of a sudden the money dried up, so I don't even produce good quality hay for beef production because they suck too. I'm sorry. It's New Jersey, and people in New Jersey sometimes have the attitude, well, they ate it and shit it out, and now I don't have to pay for it because there's no evidence that it was ever even here. That kind of stuff. But the mushroom barns, like I said, they pay, and I do deal with a couple of them, and so far so good. I haven't had any issues with with getting paid. Teresa's here doing the embroidery business, because she's embroidering. And for One Lonely Farmer. And you're probably wondering, why is Teresa carrying all the straps? Well, there's a reason for that. She couldn't pull the straps out of the hay, so I handed her off all the ones that I had pulled out, and I grabbed the last 2 or 3 or 4, and that was that. So that's why she was carrying the majority of them. And but anyway, we're just... She comes with me every day, keeps me company, keeps me from falling asleep, because we do get up at 3:30 in the morning to do these jobs. And like last night, this is yesterday's, but last night I didn't get home until 8 o'clock. Got done hauling this hay. I bought a new piece of equipment, which I will show you at another point, maybe tomorrow. And, it's just all good, man. Here comes a load of hay in, round bales. This guy had 20 or 21 bales on there. I don't know, you could probably count them as they go by. But he had 20 or 21 bales on there, and those things only weigh 650, 700 pounds, maybe not even that much. He had about 9 tons on, hauling all the way from, I think, West Virginia. I'm not sure, but I think he was from West Virginia, which is a long ways to haul. But anyways, enjoy the rest of it, and you get to see the vast majority of crap that is piled up. Enjoy.
Somebody cut you off?
No. Strong guy. Got no traction on these tires.
That's a lot of shit, man. Holy moly.
they've changed some things since I was down here last. I mean, they have really added a lot of stuff. Millions of dollars worth of shit. Millions. What do we got here? Oh yeah, cool, I got a full battery. Yeah, we ain't focusing too well, but... Come on.
I thought you're not supposed to zoom. It's your...
Well, I'm zooming because I can.
Ha 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 ha. It's
Well, you
not how
see,
that goes.
oh, I'm zooming in on the guy up here. Pulling straw off, a couple bales at a time. 4x4s. They got a whole host of stuff going on over there. Let me roll this window down. Yeah. I feel like a spy. All kinds of stuff going on here. They're moving stuff from tunnels to bunks and all sorts of stuff. See, that building over there to the right was there, but that one to the left is new over. And there's another new one that's over there on the other side. That was a couple years ago. They were building that back in 08, so we're talking 9 years ago. But this stuff here, they're really expanding this place. All for compost. Compost for mushrooms. They got their little shit sprinklers. Love those shit sprinklers in the wintertime. They turn into shit sickles down the sides. That's what I call them anyway, shit sickles. Zoom out a bit. Maybe we can get the scope of what the hell we got going on here. From there, all the way down there. Probably a quarter mile of mulch. Nuts.